Hello everyone and welcome back to another City Skylines video. I believe this is episode 5 of my downtown series. I'm going to finish up as much as I can as far as the streets go. I think I'm going to actually incorporate in, instead of a metro station, I'm going to include in some train terminals as well, possibly. Just inner city trains. I don't want any external trains coming up because of how overwhelmed the train system is as it is. So this ought to be fun. We're gonna give this a go. So really what I want to do is use a 6-way train station somewhere in here. And that's kind of what I want to do, is just sit with a six-way train station like right in here, right in the middle of downtown, the downtown area that I'm working on. And if I'm not mistaken, this also has a metro line that runs to it, so that'll be good. So I'm going to use a metro line to connect up all the major stations, and then I'm going to use the train station to actually build some decent, like, high capacity rail yards through there, because I think the trains actually hold like 120, and then the trains only hold metro only holds 80. Hold on, let me check. 12 platforms, I get that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, whatever, I'll figure it out in a minute. I might be wrong. It might be the other way around. 180 for... It might be 180 for the metro, and then... here, actually. View, follow. I want to follow a train. Capacity. Oh, 150 is top capacity. There you go. Okay, let's see about trains. Oh, well, let me pick up trains because I don't have any trains. Alright, anyway, so we're going to move into this downtown area over here, and I'm going to work on some roads. Yay, roads. Oh, my wife just started attacking me. You butthead. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna put my phone on silent because that was extra rude. But no, she just started attacking me on that game on Facebook that everyone plays. Rude. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to use these boulevards because I don't like 2-lane roads. 2-lane roads get on my nerves, so I'm going to use boulevards. Boulevards just make more sense to me. I just realized that this needs to upgrade. Come on, let me upgrade this part. Rude. Ain't gonna let me upgrade it. Hold on. Okay, there's that. Let's try now. I'm going to try and remember to use pathways and everything else in this as well, because it's going to help with the movement of my town, to put pathways in and everything else. So, big old train station. I would dare say that that's probably going to be one of my main streets, so I'm probably going to go in here and use, there we go, something like that. Perfect. Now, let's see if I can just scoot this rail yard over. Actually, you know what? I might just want to keep it there. I might slide it over this way, actually. Come on. Oh, intercity trains. Move. You. It's right about there. Possibly. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. Hey, Jaded. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube video, man. It's about time you got back. Here? Jesus. Yeah, I'm still in here. It's about time you got back. You joined me on my YouTube video. I just realized I have my mic muted for a second. Rude. Don't ever want to talk to me anymore.
YouTube video. What?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, no, I was in a party with Tonic this morning, and then he's like, I gotta do some shit, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the store and get a charger.
You know what's rude, man? You fell asleep on us yesterday again.
I know,
you
I know.
dick.
I know. Hey, take it as a compliment, though, because if I don't like people, generally speaking, sometimes if I'm really tired, I will say, like, man, I gotta go to bed. But generally speaking, if I fall asleep on you, it means that I know that I'm gonna fall asleep, but I want to keep playing, and it's like me trying to keep going with you, and I don't have the heart.
It's hilarious.
To be like, man, I'm tired. But if it's someone that if I'm not having a good time and I'm tired,
you just kick them out. You're like, no more.
I won't kick them out, but I'll just be like, man, like I gotta sleep, kind of thing. But again, don't take it personally if I ever do that to you. That doesn't mean I don't like you. That means I'm fucking really tired if I do it to you.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
I'm just picking on you, man. I sent you a text message on your phone. Did you get it?
Well, I had to go to the store and get a phone charger, so I only just plugged it in.
Oh, but so yeah, you just now got my message. I sent you.
No, it's not even turned on yet. What did you say?
I sent you a message on Messenger saying, quit being a dick, because you weren't answering me on the mic. I kept trying to get hold of you on the mic. I thought you fell asleep again. So I sent you a message on Xbox.
Back at one point. I came back, and I think you were on Kerbal Space Program at the time, and this guy, his name was like Jay the something. He
Jay
came
the Wolf.
in. Yeah,
really?
Jay the Wolf. That's it. He came in, and he was talking about you used to run a server on Minecraft or Realm or something.
Oh, I sure did.
And, yeah, I guess he wanted to get down on that with you, but you weren't there. I don't know why the fuck he didn't message you. He, like, turned me into his messenger boy.
That's funny. He's like, hey, like, you, Canadian bitch, do it. That's what he was like.
I was trying to be helpful, and then after he left, it occurred to me, I'm like, he could have just messaged him, like...
Rude.
Yeah, whatever.
Canadian, right, well, be my messenger, bitch. No, that's funny. he's like, hey, the Canadian in the party, send this message to this guy for me.
He's Canadian. He'll pass a message.
He's a nice guy. You know what the sad part is? He wasn't wrong. Jesus. Oh, that's great. Alright, so I kind of got my city outline right now. It's kind of...
You gonna be on there for a bit?
Very gritty right now. Maybe for a little while, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
So what of it?
What
Holy crap! That's a lot of traffic. And it's handling it just fine, which is impressive. Yeah, I'm going to curve this at about halfway. I'm going to put this as a single lane. Dude, I can't believe how well the traffic's flowing on this road. Like, that's a lot of freaking traffic. And it's just moving. It's just a moving, man.
In a good way? It's just a trucking on, no problems?
Yeah. It's just a moving.
Nice.
No problems, man. Insane.
That's good.
Excuse me. Ugh. Gross.
Oh,
sorry guys that just happened in your ears. You and your damn bong.
Yeah, man. I got a nice bong. It's absolutely filthy. Like, even after cleaning it, it's absolutely filthy still. It's not that bad, but it definitely does not look brand new.
Is that a
Is
good
that
bong or is
Thai?
that a bad bong?
It's an old bong, but it's a good bong. Like, I
Okay.
paid, you're probably gonna laugh your ass off at this because this is a ridiculous amount of money to spend on a bong, but I spent like a good $300 on that bong.
Well, you gotta remember, I don't buy bongs. I don't even know. I've never even really like seen much like in the way of.
Paraphernalia. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
Just
no, that's
haven't.
fair. I don't think you're like a prude for that or anything. But you could find a cheap bong, nothing nearly as good as this one, for like $50 if you really looked hard. Definitely
Right.
100. You can get a decent bong for 100, or you can go with like a good brand where you know it's not going to shatter at the smallest thing, and it's built well, that kind of thing. And do what I
Interesting.
did and spend 300. And ironically, this thing has lasted me 3 years, and I know people that buy $100 bongs, and they've gone through like at least 3 bongs in that time. So obviously it
Huh.
paid off. Or I'm just more careful.
Probably not so much that.
Things that I spent money that I worked for to get. Hell yeah. Like obviously that applies to all my things, but I mean like things where I had to give up like, like almost a week
A
of
good
work.
portion of cash. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
get
like
it.
3 days of work kind of thing to get it. Yeah.
Putting in these weird like pathway roundabouts kind of help with traffic in this city that I'm building right now, and
Okay.
it's pretty intense, bud. This downtown that I'm building for everybody to see is pretty intense. Lots of bridges. I just have a feeling that it's going to have an overwhelming amount of traffic.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah. Like, the main interchanges aren't really that busy right now in the game, but, like, oh, this one's actually starting to pick up some speed. I might want to fix that while I'm ahead. Okay. There we go. People are still preferring to use that. Dang it. I don't really like using these because it takes out a lot of business. But to keep people from crossing the street, I have to use it because I can't block off crosswalks, which sucks. At least people prefer to use the bridges over sidewalks whenever you have them in place correctly. Just unfortunate that this is the best way to put them down. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, this is where it's going to get insane. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. There we go. Actually, this is probably going to widen out. So I'm probably going to start from there. This is going to be a wide road here. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. There we go. This is gonna be great. So like I'm slowly like working my train station in here, because I'm actually gonna try and use like something that I don't normally use in the game, which is like the the 12 platform terminal. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and use that thing. Ain't ever used it before, but I'm about to try. All right, so there's one section.
You said the bus terminal, right?
No, the train terminal. The 12 platform train terminal.
Oh, that one. And it looks pretty cool, right? That one?
Yeah, it's the one that looks really cool, and it's got 12 terminals, and it's really huge, and it's annoying. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's
that one.
The one thing I really wanted to get into with City Skylines is building a city big enough and that works well enough that I could have like this crazy train system using those buildings. But I've just never got there.
It is very difficult to get to that point, and you know as well as I do that like I've been working on this city for about what 3-4 months now, on and off.
Easy.
And like I'm still. Yeah, only like 3 or 4 months. I've been revamping it for like 3 or 4 months. This city, I actually built it when the snow update came out for Xbox. Like,
okay. Like way back, that one?
Yeah, like
I think even I have the snow update.
Yeah, like when the snow update came out and was free on Xbox is whenever I got it. And yeah, I've been ever since.
Oh.
Beautiful.
What shall I have for dinner? Oh, did I tell you Tabby's moving out? I can't remember much of last night for some reason.
No, you didn't. What happened?
Okay, so I'm not even
Civil
gonna
dispute?
fucking go into the details, but she has a very strange relationship with her brother. Actually, both of her brothers. But
we should totally cut this off since we're recording.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna go into details. Anyway, she's moving in with him, and the bizarre thing is, she's moving in to the same building and onto the same floor.
With his brother, with her brother.
With her
Doesn't
brother.
seem odd.
Yeah. Oh no, dude. No, dude. Oh, fuck. They have this. Again, yeah, maybe we should cut this off.
Yeah,
if you want me
yeah. We'll talk about this later because that just seems kind of like you're gonna go somewhere awkward with it.
Yeah, that's not even the point. But there's just a tension between them. We'll leave it at that.
Interesting.
And I will. It's not me being like paranoid or anything. Like I say, at a later time, I can actually explain this to you if you care to listen to it. But the point is, she's moving out. Most likely in September or October, from the sounds of it.
So she's moving out on you.
It's not so much she's moving out on me. She's just moving out. It's not like we got in a big fight or something. She's not as cool with living with someone that she used to fuck. What?
I thought you were like girlfriend boyfriend still or something.
No, we've never been in a spot that I could have trusted her. So I've always told her like I'll live with you as a roommate, and I'll like if you want someone to fuck you, I'll fuck you, kind of thing. But like, I'm not like
so you're just FBs. Wow.
No, not really. It's more. It's not like we're that close. But I guess so.
That's funny.
But it's not like I was. It's not like I was like using her for sex or anything. Like we didn't fuck that often. But anyway, she's not like.
It's a weird relationship.
When I started doing acid, I kind of like refound myself after being, like, the road I kind of went down. Yeah, so I've kind of got my shit together lately, and that was one of the things I told her probably like 2 or 3 months ago. Like, I just can't trust you, basically, and this is never gonna work. And we both kind of came to terms with it and agreed, like, this just isn't ever gonna work. So like, let's just separate ourselves and just live as friends, and eventually move on when we can afford it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And
It's
she
definitely bizarre, but yeah, no, okay. I
It
can
is
follow that.
bizarre, but I've always been like very open with her and saying like I'm not like she's don't wait around for me kind of thing. Like up until like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, like I didn't even want to exist on this planet. Yet alone figure out how to accept myself. But I've done that now. So now I don't know. Now like I want to
That's
get my
super
shit together,
weird.
which is what I'm doing. Yeah, it
It's
is
just a
super
super
weird.
weird relationship that y'all have. That's all I got to say,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it is. No, I'm fucking glad I got closure though on it. I just don't love this girl, man. Like it's that simple. Like I just really don't love her. She's not my type. Like we just don't have chemistry. I don't know how to explain. Like it sounds stupid.
No, it doesn't. Sounds perfectly reasonable, man.
You understand that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've had some of the like the best times of my life hanging out with her, and she's cool, and we do get along. But it's just not that type of connection.
It's not where you want to
If
be
that
in
makes
life.
sense.
I get it.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, I didn't even really mean to just ramble about all that shit. I'm just kind of explaining where I'm at on it because I had to mention part of it. But yeah,
That's
the point
bizarre,
of the story
man.
is I'm gonna be living here alone.
That's dope. And bizarre.
Yeah.
But dope.
What?
Mostly
What's
dope for
bizarre?
you. Just your relationship is a bit bizarre. Never really got into that very deep, so
What, like friends with benefits sort of thing?
yeah. No, you never
Yeah,
like
that's
told me
fair.
anything like that, so it was just kind of like weird to hear. I was like, oh, well, okay then.
Well, originally we were just like she was going to college, and I was living in Cambridge working like as a cook or something. And we'd just hang out, like on weekends every now and then, and I do a bunch of blow or fuck. So I shouldn't be saying this shit on your channel. I'm sorry. You'll have to edit that out.
I'm not so sure that I can, man. Your voice is kind of like recorded into it. It's not one of those things where I can divide and split. If you want me to get rid of it, though, I'll clip it out.
Oh no, I don't care, but I didn't think you'd want it on your thing.
Oh, I don't care, man. What are they
Okay.
gonna do? Come after me and tell me that I'm friends with someone that I don't even know on Xbox and I have to control him? Like, no. I'm sorry. I don't even know this guy. You know what I mean? I know you well enough to talk to
Yeah,
you. I've never actually
yeah,
met you in person. I've never seen you, like, face to
yeah,
face. I don't know who you are. I just know, like, your kind of backstory that you've told me. Which,
yeah.
to be honest, could or could not be true, you know?
Yeah, no, I know what you
Like,
mean. Actually, talking to people on Xbox. Yeah, like
yeah.
you never know.
You could
If
be
like
literally,
you'd be
you could literally
bullshit.
just be blowing fucking steam up my ass, and I'd be like, "Oh, cool," you know. Like, no,
Yeah, in fairness, my stories aren't anything to brag about. Brag about half the time, though.
no, I believe it. It's just, it's a very bizarre thing. It's a bizarre world we live in, man.
Yeah, it is.
I'm doing kind of
But
like a
yeah,
weird setup with this city that I'm doing right now. This
yeah.
downtown area. It's kind of weird looking. I feel like it's gonna work pretty well though because I'm like forcing a lot of the traffic in through different avenues. It's not like all gonna flood in at one spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, how expensive is car insurance in the U.S.?
I spend something like $280 a month, depending.
Holy. Do you have a bad driving history?
No, it's just my wife and I insured full coverage on our vehicles. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Is that for two vehicles
and we
then, or
have
for one?
and we have two vehicles, an RV, and renter's insurance all in one, so it's like $280.
Oh, all of that for all of those vehicles. Holy shit. Yo,
Yeah.
I'll probably be paying that for one vehicle, for like basic insurance.
I wouldn't do that. I would definitely shop around, get yourself some full coverage. That way, if your car ever gets into an accident.
Up here, I don't know how it works in the States, but up here, car insurance is mandatory, like by law.
Yeah, it is down here too. It's just most people don't do it.
Oh,
No,
okay,
it's mandatory federally. It's federally mandatory. It's not a.
Is it strictly enforced?
Not really, no. Oh well, I mean it is.
Yeah.
Like if you get pulled over, then it's strictly enforced. You have to have car insurance to register your car, but like immediately upon getting your registration, you can cut off your insurance for a year. And then whenever you have to register your vehicle again, that's the loophole around it. But like if you get pulled over without insurance, or if you get into an accident without insurance, you're going to jail. Like
okay, yeah.
It's not. You're either going to jail or you're getting very heavily fined, and you have to pay out of pocket if you get sued. You know what I mean?
Oh wow. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, you have to like pay out of pocket. The company won't cover. No company will cover you or anything like that. You made the mistake, type of deal.
Yeah.
It's like you made the grave. You're gonna live in it. You know.
Yeah.
You're gonna lay in it.
Oh man, that's insane.
That's the U.S.
No,
it makes sense though.
Like...
I mean, it makes sense though. You got to pay for the person's car that you damaged. Can't be an asshole about it.
Yeah, I see here. I'm pretty sure you could just like declare bankruptcy or whatever.
Oh yeah, well people will have to declare bankruptcy, but that also means that all their stuff's going to be liquidated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bankruptcy is not one of those fun things to play with. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, it looks rough. At least if you own things, yeah, it looks fucking.
Well,
brutal.
I know someone who did declare bankruptcy in the U.S. and essentially what he had to do was consolidate all of his stuff into one bill, and that's where all of his pay goes, is to that one bill.
Yeah. Yeah, and it probably takes up like 70% of his fucking income too.
Yeah. I don't think it's 70. I don't think it's nearly that high.
Well, obviously it depends how much he owes and that kind of thing, and how much he owned before and how much he makes still. Obviously, it depends on a few things. But like,
I mean, he's a trucker, so he makes probably like $70,000 a year, like easy.
Okay, yeah, so maybe it wouldn't be quite that bad. But I don't know. I guess you don't get to that point of debt unless you do make money, though. Like,
yeah,
man,
you kind of have to.
Man, I don't even think I cleared 30 grand a year. But I don't. That's the thing.
Well, no, no one lives poor in the United States or Canada, man. That's a misconception.
Yeah, like
that's 100% a misconception.
Poverty is a joke. What's that?
First world country issues, you know what I mean? That's what people say is poverty now. I got into an argument with someone about this one day because he was like, "Man, I'm poor." I'm like, "Do you have a microwave?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Do you have a cell phone?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You're not poor then. Shut your mouth." Like, it's not a very popular opinion, but like, yeah, someone on Xbox.
Yeah,
but I mean,
so
that's not a popular opinion.
He also has a flat screen TV, a console.
He has an Xbox.
He lives in a modern building. He has
obviously
running water, running electricity, definitely heating, maybe air conditioning, but either way, that's enough. Yeah, that's shelter. Having heating in a modern building and then running water and running electricity.
Dude, shelter is a mud hut out in the middle of the fucking desert, dude. That's shelter. Like,
yeah.
He's living the life, bud. Like, I don't know.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
You're right, though. You could hardly even compare it to shelter because it's It's luxury. Like, even 100 years ago, you pull someone from 100 years ago and throw them into like my apartment, they'd probably call this like a pet house or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just insanity. The amount of length that people complain about today, and especially in today's society, dude, like, just baffles
Did you?
me sometimes, man.
Could you tell the size of this apartment? The one day when I was talking to you,
It looks pretty fucking big, man. It
it's
looks like it's at
spacey.
least a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. That's what it
It's a
seems
two
like.
bedroom. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom, one bathroom, like one toilet, one shower. But the living room is
Oh,
massive.
you got a
The-
shower? Dude, you're poor. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have like a bathtub, man?
I do have a bathtub.
Oh, I was about to say, like, you're living in a house with only a shower? What the hell?
Oh
That's not.
no, it's a shit bathtub. It's pretty shallow, but it's an apartment. You're never gonna get a deep unless you're paying like $2 grand a month. You're not gonna get a deep bathtub in an apartment.
Oh, I was
Like
just messing
yo,
with you, man.
yeah, I know. No, I'd actually love like I don't care how gay that sounds. Like a bathtub is a poor man's hot tub. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah, it
And
is. I love
you
my bathtub, man.
same man. Even though mine's shallow, like it's still great. Like take a fucking hot bath or even a cold bath on a really hot day. I don't know what I'd do with either of those things. I don't do it that frequently, but when you do need it, oh fuck, it helps.
He's not saying that he doesn't shower frequently, by the way, guys. He's saying that he doesn't take a bath frequently. Let me just put that for the record
That's
there.
correct. That's correct.
Last thing
I
you need is a
shower
bunch of people on
twice a day,
YouTube
many
like,
times.
this dude's a nasty kid. Like, Jesus. Oh my
I
gosh.
usually shower before work and after work.
I'm almost
You know
done
what I mean?
now. Yeah, no, I don't shower before work and after work. I shower after work at night and then go to sleep. I know I'm going to get dirty the next day, so I just throw my clothes on and go to work.
Dude, I worked in this. Well, it was Toyota. I worked in a Toyota factory. It was only for like a month because the job was
Dude,
so hard.
you
that
can't
I
fucking
found a
get
different job.
clean. Working in a
listen.
dealership, you can't get clean unless you're
this
like a
wasn't
fucking
dealership.
car
This was
salesman.
this was a manufacturing plant or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't get clean in a factory or anything like that.
exactly. So Toyota likes its employees, and they put showers in their fucking locker rooms. And
That's kind of like a normal thing though, because we had showers in our like locker rooms
I've
as
never,
well.
I haven't worked for a lot of big companies, but if you work in a small factory, you're not gonna have a shower in your locker room.
Oh
You'll
yeah,
be
no, I
lucky
mean
if you
that's
have a locker
true.
room actually in most factories. Usually you'll have like a locker wall kind of thing.
Yeah.
Same with restaurants. You don't have a locker room or a shower. But anyway, Toyota did, and I used to have to bike there. This was last summer. I'd bike there for an hour before my shift, and I'd be sweating fucking buckets because of the heat. It was in the middle of the summer.
Right.
And they had showers there, so I'd just take a shower at the beginning of my shift. And I don't know. Ever since then, I like having a shower before work, like a nice cold shower. I don't know. I don't know. I work harder. Gives you like an energy.
Yeah, no, I just know that I'm gonna be sitting in a really hot vehicle for hours on end, like during the summer. So I take my shower whenever I get home, and then I go to work, clean and refreshed from sleeping, and then I fucking get sweaty all over again. And then I go home, take a shower.
So are you in like a patrol vehicle?
Something like that. I'm not gonna get too much into it because I'm recording.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I can't believe how well this traffic's flowing, man.
Oh
I do
man, I'm
like the
actually
fact
so
that...
excited to live alone. What's that?
Are you? I bet you are.
I've never lived alone.
Really?
Never. I've never lived alone in my life.
Wow. I've lived alone
I've always had
one time.
Yeah.
For like a month and a half. No, it's for like 6 months. Yeah. I lived
Oh,
alone
yeah.
for like
Oh,
6
wow.
months. That shit's for the birds, though. My wife is the bee's knees,
Oh.
man. Like...
Yeah, I don't want to die alone. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think it'd be good for me. Because it forces, well, it will force me to be responsibly more responsible for everything I
Oh,
do.
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm running out of sewage. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention. I'm running out of sewage. Oh, jeez. Am I running out of water, too? Let's see, what's water level looking like? Okay, yeah. Just add in another water pump. Just one more water pump. Mistakes were made.
Oh, I don't know what to play.
Well, I'm about to start playing Kerbal Space Program for my next video. But I just wanted to get this video completed. So this is part 5, I believe, of my City Skylines tutorials. That's how I set up my city basic. That's basic setup. Just a lot of grid pattern, but I also throw in some curves.
Yo,
And
I got
what?
an idea. Sorry to cut
Hold
you
on one
off.
second.
I should have let you finish.
Yeah, let me just finish this outro real quick. If you guys hang tight, whenever I load up the game next, this all should be filled in, and you'll be able to see it as a full city.